Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back, and we are in the house one more time with a new episode of Toys in My Closet, if not another one, right? And today we're going to do a Star Wars unboxing and review. As you see here in front of me, I have the new 6-inch Star Wars Black Series line from Hasbro, which we have in this video. We're going to go into the young Obi-Wan and actual Chopper from the Rebels cartoon. These guys are all part of the same wave. They're part of the 80th in number tab wave. I believe it's wave 21 or wave 20. I got every single one, but I got them sporadically here and there, which I already reviewed. The young lady from that created the programs, the torture droids. I forgot her name at the moment. And obviously we have now here Chopper and young Obi-Wan. And I also did the other character from Rebels that is part of this wave as well with Chopper. So let's dive in right into it. We'll start off with the packaging of Obi-Wan. Really nice in the traditional window box. He looks really, really good in there with the technology of Ewan McGregor. A nice picture here in silhouette, and it almost looks like a digitized, realistic cartoon portrait of Obi-Wan in the Phantom Menace, I believe. Obi-Wan Kenobi in his padawan form. The number 85 in the line. Turn it around this way. He says Obi-Wan here. And in the back, silhouette Obi-Wan. Like that as well. And the top, we really don't get anything. Then you turn them around. And we have, obviously, Star Wars, number 85. Obi-Wan, the picture of the portrait of him again. In a nice and bigger form. And some legalese. And then he has a little bio that we can actually dive in and read a little bit to you. Like all Jedis of his era, Obi-Wan Kenobi was raised in the Jedi Temple from a very young age. He first underwent training with Yoda before being assigned to Jedi Master Guan Jinn in his teens. So that's pretty much the little briefing bio of him, which was the truth based off the Phantom Menace. And let's get in a quick look and take them out of packaging and take a look at them. But before I do that, as you see, I also have Chopper. Now, I didn't get Chopper in the packaging because I actually bought it off someone off eBay that wanted to sell it brand new, fully complete, and he was in good condition, and I got him from a really, really good price. So I picked him up. I saved myself about $10, and I got him in hand. So we'll take a quick look first at Chopper in this little review and unboxing. And here he goes. And Chopper has really nice and beautiful paint work done to him, where he rotates here in the top, as you can see. These look to be like his eyes in blue, with really nice painting in yellow, with weathering and dirt there, scuff marks, orange lining fully going around, red lining there all the way around, weathering here also like he was in, like he's been in battle and he's dirty and all scuffed up. He has the little dish that looks like a satellite dish in the top, which also actually moves. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's painted in the same color as his body, which is like a light beige white almost. Because all this really, the paint job on him is really well done. All this stuff's weathering and scuff marks like dirt, the green here, the hose, little orange on the pistons, the gray on the pistons in the bottom, these plates in yellow, this nice parts. These are actual showing parts from inside of him that are not covered. I don't know if they're missing because of battle damage or because they were designed that way. This nice money green here, or light money green. Weathering here, the line real here, and really clean. Painted also here again, over here, and in the bottom, you see in the legs, same thing. And in the back, the orange plates here and here. He is really small because he actually is smaller than R2 and so, but he has a lot of. He makes up for it a lot in the accessory department, obviously, and in the paint work and the lines of paint that they did for him. He's really nice, and he does a lot. Like I said, first of all, he rotates his head from side to side, and then his arms move and then they move forward and backwards here for the articulation, forward and backwards here. Now, because he has another gimmick they did for him here in the middle. When you move this leg does not come out. Instead, it's a piece that you pop out and you put it in there, like so, really easy. And move it out. And then what you do is to give him the look of when he's been repaired for damage, because this is his original look. You also pull out this arm here very easily with the peg, and then you bring in this one, which also offers a number of brand new detail, from the piston colors to the green, the yellow, to match him. And I think it looks really cool because it gives him more of a what you call it. It makes him stand out more. Like the figure looks more. It makes him pop, if you will. So he also brings this here, which is a stand that is basically the fire blasters, like he's taking off. That you put this piece in, which is also separate, and you see it's in translucent orange, but weathering on it as well. And this is really nicely done to give you with this white weathering paint on top to make it look like the smoke that comes out with a lot of nice detail. You see that's coming out. It almost looks like ice cream, right? Or icy. It's coming out like when he's firing off, and it works really well. What you do is you pop it in here, this here like so, all the way, and then you push this back, and then you stand them here, and you make sure that it's nice and lined, and there you go. You say he's looks like he's taking off. Now, the cool thing is, he also has on top of that some other exciting pieces that come out and articulate, like this little hand here in the front, and in the side panels of his head he has like little arms that come out fully, and they also rotate this way or that way, so it's almost like they were his extended arms as well. So for being such a small figure, Hasbro went the extra mile, and you can definitely tell because he's one of the better painted, Astro droids or astromechs, as they call it, and it's fully loaded with different pieces that come out and that come out intricate. Like I said, the top moves, the head moves, nice range, nice articulation, obviously, for what it is and for what it offers, plus the stand that really works as a blast effect of him flying out, and then the ability of letting you make him look like an original droid. So Chopper right here, I think, is giving you a whole lot of money and bang for your buck for a $20 figure, which I was kind of hesitant, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people were too, thinking because of his size and stuff, it really wasn't gonna offer much. But he's really well done. You can tell they paid a lot of attention to detail and love to him, and the representation is excellent, excellent. So now we're gonna go into Obi-Wan. We'll be back in the blink of an eye. And here we are. We're back, and we have right in front of us, out of the box, young Obi-Wan in Padawan form. And this figure is a real surprise and delight. Now, I will tell you off the back, the only thing I think and feel, which a lot of you will agree, that Hasbro missed a beat with this is with the fact that since he's a Jedi, and with the robe that they included recently with Samuel Jackson's character, Mace Windu, he should have definitely had a robe, a Jedi robe, because it would have gave the figure the complete look, and quite honestly would have been probably one of the top 10 of the Black Series for this year, along with General Grievous, maybe, in my opinion, obviously. But as far as aesthetic, the way he looks, like his anatomy and stature, he looks exactly the way he did in the movie. Even the side profile, look, it's uncanny. It's perfection, plastic perfection in the 6-inch scale at its finest. And I quite honestly like him more than even the SH figure arts that people were talking about, the Mayfex one. I forgot which one it is. I think he's better, especially because the color of his robe, of his gi and his robe, and just the way he looks standing, and the fluffiness in his sleeves, in his pants, on the skirt piece, all the way down to his boots. So we'll start off with his face, and you can look and see. Oh boy, I don't know how that looks. A lot of the people that have been reviewing and put him on these lights, and they look super shiny. But I can tell you that his face is not shiny. It's got a little matte finish to it, with a little sheen, but not as shiny as it looks. Look at that. The photoreal tech really paid off, and it was really well done. Look at that. You can't really, look at that. Jesus. You can't argue that the phototech technology was not put to use here in a very good way. He even has the pink highlights from his skin around his eyes, his lips, a nice little coloring and detail on his eyes, with the blue, with the sheen, like it's watery, his eyes. Really nice detail on his hair. As you can see, on his hair, with weathering of little black spots, make it look a little darker. There you go. His ponytail, doing really cool. And then he even has a real string of hair here. I don't know how that's coming off, which is actually real hair on him. Then you go into his robe and his clothing, and as you can see, it's got all the seams, the detail, the wrinkling, like the material that the robe is made out on this thing. If you lift this up, it almost looks like the same way it looks like in real life, with the shirt underneath and this folding over. His belt, really nice represented, like really nicely painted, you see, with the orange there, the little piece for a knife, pocket knife there, his belt. the hostess saber and another pocket knife there. Gold again here. Little pouch in the back, probably for some other stuff. Wrinkles in the back, really nice. The back of the figure as well. Look, you see all the wrinkling in it. Really, really nice. Then you look at those pants with the wrinkles and the folds. And the boots are a really nice representation of the boots he had on with weathering in black, as you can see. That's nice weathering in black there. You can see, I hope it comes off really good in the camera and you guys can see it. Because in person, it looks really spectacular. I can't stress that enough. So we'll go into his articulation. He looks down that much. He looks up that much. He can tilt his head that way. Tilt his head that way. And then left and right, obviously. His arm goes up. And I believe there's even, as you can see in there, there's even a butterfly joint. Then it goes up this much, really nice. Then you have here full rotation, no bicep cup, but you have a single on the elbow that goes up a little bit further than 90 degrees, I guess. And then you can swivel it, obviously, there. Then you have a piece that looks like if he had another shirt piece coming out of the robe with the hinge, which goes this way and goes that way and spins around. And on his, what would be his right hand, yeah, the hinge is also this way and that way. I think the proper way is to have a hinge that goes down and up because he wields a lightsaber, but I guess, there's something they don't really look into. And then as far as articulation in the waist, you can't, it looks so clean. It looks like the belt is tied and around the robe that goes down this way that you can't even tell that there's a waist swivel there. It's cut, but it's like a ball peg. 'Cause he also goes forward like this and goes backwards like this. It's not much, but it is there. He doesn't really have side to side. And then obviously down here, he has this much of a split, like so. Then he has a swivel there, cut on the upper thigh. And then he goes up forward this much, like so. And like so. And then it goes back like this. I mean, you could almost turn it, but it doesn't go like that. It's like in an angle, but it goes back. And the same thing in the bottom. You don't have no boot cut swivel. You do have a double jointed knee, like so. It's pretty awesome. Then on the boot, as you can see here, there we go. It goes down that much, which is a whole lot, and goes forward that much, and then it rocks that way, and it rocks this way, and pretty much it goes all the way around. That's pretty much what it does, so that you can put them in dynamic poses. And his joints feel nice and tight. They don't feel loose, but they don't have a lot of resistance either, where you feel like you're going to possibly break the figure. All he's missing, man, really all he's missing is the robe. This figure would have been a perfect 10, in my opinion, if it had the robe. So let's look at his accessory, which is this beautiful lightsaber in blue, which we all know is the one that Luke later on wields. The hilt for this lightsaber painted always very nice, with the silvers and the black and the little dot of red, which is what makes it come upon in lightsaber form. And the blue translucent is very nice, but it's a lot darker than the other ones. Maybe giving the idea that with time and age of using it so many years, the light inside dims out and gets lighter. I don't know. This might be a thing. And it does pop off like so. Be careful. Just turn it slowly. And you can put it right here like so. Peg, hole, put it right there. Boom, and voila. Looks very nice, very clean, very neat. Continuing with the theme of other Jedis, where you can put it there on the actual hilt. He looks very good. So I'll put this back on him really fast. Put it on his arm, on his hands rather. I get arms. I said arms. On his hand. There you go. And him next to Darth Maul and Qui-Gon, I think would be really, really impressive. I don't have my Qui-Gon and Darth Maul out because I have a lot of my Star Wars Black Series figures put away, unfortunately, because I don't have a lot of space. So I really display my favorite collection, which is Masters of the Universe stuff. So I can't have it. I don't have it here to show you guys as a comparison, but I do have it. Trust me, I do. And he looks great. He looks great. He was first, I believe, released in the Toy Fair, I believe it was, or was it Star Wars? The Star Wars, oh boy, thing that they just had in May. As an exclusive with the back card to look like the way they did with the release of the Hasbro 3-inch line when the movie first came out. Back when the Phantom Menace came out, which had the Darth Maul bubble with the red and the black silhouette with that look fact metal. Really nice. I wish I would have been able to get one just to have an extra because it looks so good. And so he came together with Darth Maul. But I don't have people that are friends like that with me that can hook me up with those things. So, I can only get what I can get my hands on. But I'm really grateful that I'm able to get my hands at least on him the way he is. And the Darth Maul, I don't feel like it's really that much necessary changes for me to get a new one. It depends how his face look when I see it in the Icon archive releases. But as far as what I saw, I don't really think I need him. Just like the Scout Troopers, because I have them with the, speeder bikes. But anyway, guys, this is it. He looks really cool. The Star Wars 6-inch Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi Padawan version alongside the Star Wars 6-inch, but in this case, maybe 2.5-inch scale, unless you count them with the blast effects, of course, of Chopper from the Rebels Star Wars cartoon. This has been a complete blast to show it to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys get to pick these guys up. They're worth adding to your collection, especially if you're knee deep in the Star Wars Black Series line. They're just going to be amazing additions, and you guys are going to love them, I'm pretty sure, especially as Star Wars enthusiasts and also action figure collector enthusiasts. So, guys, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a dislike if you didn't like, share it with someone you think you might like it. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you subscribe, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart because I know you didn't have to. But if you did, I consider you part of my family now. And remember, always, guys, I completely fund all these things like a lot of people do on YouTube out of pocket. I don't have sponsors. I do not have a big install base or subscriber base. I do not make revenue off none of my videos. I don't have anybody to donate all the time at all to my channel. Although I've had some people that have been beautiful and kind enough to do it. So I have a PayPal account and a Patreon that is still active that maybe you guys, if you feel from the kindness of your heart and would like to help me out to add more content for the future on my channel, whether it's video game related, video game toy related, or pop culture toy related, like in this case, Star Wars being a movie, which also has video games. And you like what I do and how I do it, then I would be really grateful, and it would mean the world to me, and it would go a long way to help my channel, because every little bit helps, even if it's a quarter or 50 cents. It doesn't matter. You guys are the best. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for still supporting my channel, no matter what I do. And like I said, keep collecting. I hope you have a lot of luck. And, see you in the next unboxing review. Thank you so much, guys. Love you. And keep hunting out there. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. Bye-bye.